What's going on today? So, toilet running into itself. Common problem. What's the problem? Why does that happen? That seems to rise quite a bit. The level should be quite lower than that of the water inside the pan. Get to that as well, make sure there's nothing blocking the line. So we're going to have to unblock the toilet as well. But to gain access, we're going to have to open this part, which we will do. So 2 constant running toilets, one there and another one in there. Now I've got to go and do the same with this one. Take you in with me, let you see what's going on. So this one, there's you can see it clipped onto the back of that thing there. Right, next point is make sure that's done up a little bit tighter. I don't over tight that, but I've tightened up this here. You see. What do I got to do next? Siphon. Here it is. Don't need that. Need this. Not today though. You need this. What you need to do is just, again, you're going to remove these prongs on the inside out like that. Drops this out, this basket or whatever you want to call it. This basket has got to be fitted in. Oops. Twist and turn it. And then it's got 2 prongs where it sits onto the back of. I'm going to make sure it's down in inside. So where's my torch? Let's show you what I've done. So that's what I mean. Needs to sit flat in it. That bit's done now. And now we're going to do what we've done at the beginning, just turn that, turn this, and that's going to be able for us to wiggle it in. Before we do that, I want to set our levels. So I'm just going to do that on the side here. So that's what we want. Going to turn it this way, wiggle it in, because remember now we've got the other hose in there. Be careful a little bit. Got less room. Turn it round to the blue toggles are matched up, and then you just got to lift these Uji things up, which make the toilet flush. So that's the flush, which make it flush. But anyway, we're going to test it now anyway, so you're going to see what I mean. So now I'm going to put the water back on for this toilet in particular. So I turned it off there, and I turned it off here as well. So make sure you turn that back on. That's why the water weren't coming out. You can always isolate the water from inside here. So you need a flat screwdriver to put onto that point there. Turn it off. Now we're going to see how it does when it fills up. And we just use it how it would be used normally. So try to put the button back on as well so I can show you it flushing. They're all got grooves what everything fits into. So it's kind of, once you do it once, it's kind of hard to not do it right back again, do you get what I mean? Anyway, practice makes perfect, innit? That's a good way to put it in. You work your own method for yourself. You get to it anyway. So now we're just letting it fill up. What I don't like to do is put the case on, put this case on, because I won't be able to get to it if I need to adjust anything. So I'll just wait a minute, just let it fill up, and then test it. So now it's been filling up for a little while. I can hear the water rising, you lot can't hear it. There you go, it's stopped now. So ideally what I would like to do is flush the toilet. That flushes the toilet. How it all works. So you can see our inlet on this side, that little bit of blue thing, the float, which is the clear see-through float, and our siphon, which is right. So I'm quite happy with that first flush. What I'm going to do now is put this panel back on, make my life a little bit easier. You do need a panel sucker for that, so that is going to be used there. Got to find the two screws actually. Oh, they're here. Always like to leave these panels up the same way I took them out. So if I lift it up like this, I want to put it that way. I don't want to turn it around because these little things, they're an ag to get in sometimes, so especially when you do stuff on your own. That's how it's done. Just gonna put the screws in there. Sounds good when I've tested it. Be a lot of using this Phillips. So I like to use a ratchet, make it easy work. But again, I've got kind of better at doing this because I've just done it so many times now. Call outs and stuff like that. So you get used to things when you do things all the time. It becomes a little bit more easier. Maybe you find methods which work for you. Do you know what I mean? Try and work smarter and not harder.